Hello dear students, welcome to Chandan Logics. Today we are going to discuss topic ages. You all know that from topic ages we are going to get minimum one question and maximum 3 questions in almost all competitive examinations. So taking this into consideration, I am going to solve questions that came in examination without using pen and paper. Yes, it's true. I am not going to use pen and paper to solve these questions. Without using pen and paper, I am going to solve these questions. And whatever the questions I am going to solve now, these are the exact questions came in examinations. Look at the first question. Everyone read the question, understand the information given in the question, and make sure that you also try to answer without using pen and paper. Okay? And before starting this, I need to say few important points. Let us say example, present age of the person is 30 years. Okay, let's say example, present age of the person is 30 years. If present age of the person is 30 years, what is his age 6 years ago? Or what is his age 6 years back? 6 years ago or 6 years back, both of them are same. So 6 years ago, what is age means 30 minus 6, 24 years will be age. Yes or no? If I say what is his age 4 years hence, what is his age 4 years hence? Or if I say what is his age after 4 years, after 4 years or 4 years hence, both of them are same. If present age is 30 after 4 years or 4 years hence, age will be 30 plus 4, 34 years. Is my point clear to everyone? If present age is 30, 6 years ago, age will be 24 years. If present age is 30, 4 years after or 4 years hence, age will be 34 years. So most of the time in questions you will get ago, hence, after, like that. So whenever you come across these terms, you need to know when to do addition and when to do subtraction. Yes or no? So these are the basic terms. And one more important thing is age difference between two persons. Let's example, you, your brother, or you, your father, or you, your mother, or you, your friend, or any of them. Age difference between two persons will be same today, after 7 years, 3 years ago, after 4 years, or 10 years back. Anytime age difference between two persons will be same. This is one more important point that should be noted. Okay, so I hope these 2 points are clear to you. Now let us start this question. Look here. The present ages of A and B are in the ratio 5:6 respectively. After 7 years, this ratio becomes 6:7. Then the present age of A in years. So question is asking present age of A in years. Generally, we solve this question using pen and paper. How many of the students solve this using pen and paper? First, I will explain that. After that, I will explain you the smartest trick to solve this question without using your pen and paper. So most of the students, what they will do is, present age ratio is 5:6. As I don't know what is the present age, I am assuming A present age as 5x and B present age as 6x. So 5x, 6x. Okay. After 7 years, after 7 years means, if present age is 5x, after 7 years means 5x plus 7. If present age is 6x, after 7 years means 6x plus 7. After 7 years, age ratio is going to be how much? 6:7. After 7 years, age ratio will be 6:7. Now just to do cross multiplication. If we do cross multiplication, then what happen? 7 into 5x, 35x. Yes or no? 7 5 times 35x plus 7 7 times 49 equal to 6x into 6, that is 36x plus 7 6 times 42. Now if you observe here, 36x, 35x. Difference is going to be how much? X. 49, 42. Difference is going to be how much? 7. So x is nothing but 7. If x is 7, question is asking us percentage of A. Percentage of A is nothing but 5x. Yes or no? So A present age is 5x. So A percentage is 5x. So 5x is nothing but 5 into 7. That is nothing but 35. So percentage is going to be 35 years. Yes or no? This is how so many of you try to solve this question. Yes or no? But truly speaking, examination point of view, this calculation is not required. Then how to solve this question? Again, some of the students will do the same question in one more way. Observe here carefully. So if you observe here carefully, present ages of AB. Present ages of AB are in the ratio, how much? 5:6. Okay, 5:6. This is nothing but present ages ratio. Okay, present age ratio of AB is nothing but 5:6. Next, this is present age ratio 5:6. Next, after 7 years, so after 7 years, AB ages ratio is going to be how much? 6:7. After 7 years, AB ages ratio is nothing but 6:7. Now observe carefully. Now initially 5 parts, now it is 6 parts, which means 1 part increase. Initially 6 parts, now it is 1 part, now it is 7 parts, which means 1 part increase. Initially percentage, now it is after 7 years, which means here difference is 7 years. So if you observe carefully, here there is a change of 1 part. Here there is a change of 7 years. So I can say 1 part is equal to 7 years. If 1 part equal to 7 years, question is asking us to find what is the percentage of A. Percentage of A is 5 parts. So A percentage is 5 parts. So we can say 1 part value is 7. So 5 into 7, that is nothing but 35 years. Yes or no? Now, this is how some of the students try to solve. But truly speaking, this is also not required. Why? The reason is, even for this calculation, we need to use pen and paper. Then how to solve the same question without using pen and paper? Yes, without using pen and paper, how to solve this question? Everyone should know this technique. Whatever the technique I am going to share with you now, this technique is really important. If you know this technique, then without using pen and paper, without using these calculations, you can solve these questions in just fraction of seconds. Yes, just fraction of seconds. The only thing you need to know to solve these questions without using pen and paper is you need to understand the question very clearly. Yes, understanding the question is very important. If you're able to understand the information given in the question clearly, then you can answer these questions without using pen and paper. Now observe carefully. So what I am going to do is, instead of solving this question, what I am going to do is, I am going to do option verification. Okay, is that clear? I am going to do option verification. Is that clear? Option verification. What I am going to do is option verification. So when I am trying to do option verification, I won't use my pen and paper. Is that clear? Then how to do option verification? Observe carefully. First, what is the question? Look here. Now what is the requirement in the question? Requirement in the question is, look here, requirement in the question is present age of A in years. So what is the requirement? Requirement is present age of A. Yes or no? Requirement is present age of A. So I need to find what is the present age of A, which means the given options are nothing but present ages of A. Yes or no? Why? The reason is, question is asking us to find present age of A. When question is asking us to find present age of A, then the given options are nothing but present age of A. Yes or no? So I need to know what is the present age of A. Yes. Now in the question it is very clearly given that the present ages of A, B are in the ratio 5:6. Now my concern is about only A. Yes or no? Which means present age of A is 5 multiple. Yes or no? Present age of A is 5 multiple. Yes or no? Present age of A is 5 multiple, which means A's present age should be 5 multiple. 5 multiple means 5 1 times or 5 2 times or 5 3 times or 5 5 times, anything. So it should be a 5 multiple, which means our answer should be a 5 multiple. Look at the option showing 5 multiple. If you look at the option showing 5 multiple, 35 is a 5 multiple. Yes or no? 32 is not 5 multiple. 33 is not 5 multiple. 30 is also 5 multiple. So either this should be an answer or either this should be an answer. Yes, sometimes what happen, out of 4 options, 3 options will be eliminated and we will be left with only 1 option. But in this question, out of 4 options, 2 options eliminated and we are left with 2 more options. Okay, now what to do? Observe carefully. In the question we have one more point. What is that point? After 7 years, after 7 years means these are present ages. Yes or no? These are present ages. After 7 years means what I need to do? I need to do plus 7. Yes or no? After 7 years, the ratio will become 6:7, which means A's age is going to be 6 multiple. Yes or no? After 7 years, A's age will be 6 multiple. After 7 years, A's age should be 6 multiple. So present age 35. After 7 years means I need to add 35 plus 7. Now that is going to be how much? 35 plus 7, 42. Is 42 7 multiple? Sorry. Is 42 6 multiple? Yes, 42 is 6 multiple. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. Now look here. 30 plus 7. After 7 years means 30 plus 7, 37. Is 37 6 multiple? No. Wrong answer. So I can happily say answer is going to be 35 years. Is my point clear? Sometimes using the first statement itself, options out of 4, 3 options will be eliminated and directly 1 option will be the answer. Sometimes you need to read the second statement also. In this, what happened? Using first statement, out of 4 options, 2 options eliminated. Next, remaining 2 options, I need to decide the answer. When I read the second statement, after 7 years, it should be 6 multiple. So after 7 years, 35 plus 7, 42, it is 6 multiple. But 30 plus 7, 37, it is not 6 multiple. So first one is going to be our answer. We have exclusive batches of arithmetic, reasoning, English, general studies. All these batches are available. Complete English medium classes will be discussed in that. If you want to watch classes in bilingual languages, in Telugu and English combined together, even those also available. We have exclusive English medium classes. We are going to cover each and every topic in detail in these courses. If you want any of these subjects, you can take. Or else if you want to take arithmetic, reasoning, advanced maths combined together, we have 0-tier batch. In this batch, all 3 subjects I am going to teach, and I am going to teach it from very basic to advanced level. In this, we are going to provide you classes, PDF material for each and every topic, and topic exams also will be provided in this batch. So all these batches are available, and as I have told you, railway batches, railway group D batch, railway NTPC, railway LP, all these batches are available, classes are available separately in English medium and separately in Telugu medium also. And coming to SSC, all CGL batches, CHSL, MTS, stenographer, GD, CPO, all these batches are available. And for bank aspirants, bank examinations batches also available. I need you guys to present this. Yes, everyone. This is the exact question came in examination. Everyone should try this, and I want you guys to comment this answer in just fraction of seconds. I'm going to give you time, and I want everyone to mark the answer without using pen and paper. Yes, everyone should comment. Everyone, read the question, understand the question. If you're going to read the question and understand the question, then solving this question is going to be very, very, very easy. Without using your pen and paper, you can solve this question. Yes, read the question and understand the question and try to answer it. Look here, ratio of present age of P and Q are 7:3. After 4 years, their ages will be in the ratio 2:1. Then the present age of P in years. Question is asking present age of P. Yes, everyone should comment your answer. Everyone. Yes, many of the students are saying 28. Yes, look here. What I need? Question is asking us to find present age of P, which means given options are present age of P. Yes or no? Given options are present age of P. Now look at the question. In the question clearly said, present ages of PQ are in the ratio 7:3. Now we are looking for P, so present age of P is going to be 7 multiple. Yes or no? Present age of P is going to be 7 multiple. So P's present age should be 7 multiple. So look at the option 7 multiple. 24 is not 7 multiple. 28 is 7 multiple. 30 is not 7 multiple. 32 is not 7 multiple. So I can directly say answer for this question is 28. Yes. Next question. Everyone make sure that you are going to comment the answer. Yes, everyone. Look at this one. Try to say answer for this question. 10 years ago, P was half of Q age. If the ratio of their present ages is 3:4, what will be the present age? So they are asking what is the total of their present age. Okay. Now observe carefully. Here they are asking the total of their present age. Total means in this question you have A, B. Total means A plus B. Yes or no? Total of their present ages. Total of their present ages means A and B combined together. A and B combined together present age I need to find. Yes or no? Now observe carefully. In the question, look where is the present age information. Look here. The ratio of their present ages is 3:4. Ratio of their present age is 3:4. So total means 3 plus 4. Total means 3 plus 4. Yes or no? One person is 3, another person is 4. Total means 3 plus 4. 3 plus 4, that is nothing but 7 parts. Yes or no? 3 plus 4, that is nothing but 7 parts. 7 parts means it should be 7 multiple. Yes or no? In this question, they are not asking what is P's present age, or they are not asking what is Q's present age. They are asking what? They are asking total of their present ages. What? Total of their present ages. Total means P and Q combined together. So P and Q combined together, present ages, P and Q combined together, 3 plus 4, 7 parts. 7 parts means it should be 7 multiple. So answer should be 7 multiple. Check options showing 7 multiple. 7 multiple. 45 is not 7 multiple. 40 is not 7 multiple. 35 is 7 multiple. 30 is not 7 multiple. So I can directly say answer for this question is 35. The present age of Meena is 8 times the age of the sun. 8 years hence, the ratio of the ages of Meena and her son will be 10:3. How old is Meena at present? Question is asking what? Question is asking Meena present age. Yes or no? Meena present age. Yes. Question is asking Meena present age. So given options are Meena present age. Now look information about Meena present age in the question and try to mark the answer without using pen and paper. Yes. Make sure that yes, you're going to mark the answer without using pen and paper. Everyone. I need everyone to mark the answer without using pen and paper. So many students are saying the answer. So many students. Let us look which is the right answer. Many students are saying 40. Some of the students are saying 32. Let's hope what is the right answer. Make sure that everyone is going to comment the answer. Everyone. Fadafat. Look here. Question is asking Meena present age. If you look at the question, present age of Meena. Look here. Present age of Meena is 8 times. 8 times. What? Present age of Meena is 8 times. Present age of Meena 8 times means 8 multiple. Yes or no? Present age of Meena 8 times means 8 multiple. So our answer should be 8 multiple. 8 times. 8 times is nothing but 8 into something. 8 into something is nothing but 8 multiple. Look at the options. 8 multiple. 32 is 8 multiple. 40 is 8 multiple. 38 is not 8 multiple. 36 is not 8 multiple. So out of 4 options, 2 options eliminated. We are left out with 2 more options. Let us make sure that which is the right answer by reading the next statement. Yes or no? Read the next statement and try to find what is the right answer. Everyone, read the next statement. In the next statement, if you observe, 8 years hence, look here, 8 years hence. 8 years hence means what I need to do? I need to do plus 8. Yes or no? 8 years hence means 8 years hence or 8 years after. Both of them are same. I already told you. 8 years hence means same as after 8 years. So 8 year hence, the ratio of ages of Meena and her son will be 10:3, which means after 8 years, Meena's age is going to be 10 multiple. 10 multiple. Yes or no? 10 multiple. Yes or no? 10 multiple. After 8 years, Meena's age should be 10 multiple. Which means if I add 8 to the given options, then it should be 10 multiple. Let us check. Look here, 32 plus 8, 40. 40 is a 10 multiple, which means this option is satisfying the condition. Next, 40 plus 8, 48. 48 is not a 10 multiple. So this is wrong answer. So I can happily say answer for this question is 32 years. Is my point clear to everyone? In the question, if you look at that, by using first statement, out of 4 options, 2 options eliminated. Yes or no? Next, by using the second statement, it is clearly said, after 8 years, the ratio of ages of Meena and son is 10:3, which means after 8 years, Meena's age should be 10 multiple. After 8 years, 10 multiple. So after 8 years, 10 multiple means 32 plus 8, 40. 40 is 10 multiple. 40 plus 8, 48 is not 10 multiple. So this is wrong answer and right answer is 32. Let us look at this question. The ages of A and B are presently in the ratio 3:5. 9 years ago means 9 years back. 9 years ago, this ratio will become 12:23. What is the present age of A? So question is asking us to find present age of A. So given options are present age of A. Yes or no? Given options are present age of A. Is that clear? Given options are present age of A. Yes, given options are present age of A. Now observe here, present age of A. A present age is 3 multiple. Yes or no? A present age is 3 multiple. The ages of A and B are presently in the ratio 3:5 means A present age is going to be 3 multiple. Yes. Now option showing 3 multiple. A present age should be 3 multiple. So look at the option showing 3 multiple. 27 is 3 multiple. 33 is also 3 multiple. 49 is not 3 multiple. 55 is also not 3 multiple. Out of 4 options, 2 options eliminated. Yes or no? Out of 4 options, 2 options eliminated. Now look at the next statement. 9 years ago. Look here. Ago is nothing but minus. 9 years ago means I already told you 9 years ago is nothing but 9 years back. So you need to do minus. You need to do minus for the present years. Yes or no? When you say ago, which means you need to subtract. So 9 years ago, ratio will become 12:23, which means 9 years ago, A's age is going to be 12 multiple. 12 multiple. Yes or no? 9 years ago, A's age is going to be 12 multiple. Yes or no? 12 multiple. 9 years ago, A's age will be 12 multiple. So subtract 9. 27 minus 9. This is nothing but 18. Is 18 12 multiple? No. Wrong answer. 18 is not a 12 multiple. Yes or no? 9 years ago. Look here. 9 years. 9 years. 9 years ago. This ratio will become 12:23, which means 9 years ago, A's age is going to be 12 multiple. 9 years ago means I need to subtract 9. 27 minus 9 is 18. 18 is not 12 multiple. Wrong answer. 33 minus 9 is 24. Is 24 12 multiple? Yes. So right answer is going to be 33 years. Yes. Right answer is 33 years. Look at the question. The respective ratio of the present age of a mother and daughter is 7:1. 4 years ago, the respective ratio of their age was 19:1. What will be the mother's age 4 years from now? Look here. They're asking mother's age 4 years from now, which means given options are not given options are not present ages. Given options are mother's age after 4 years, which means given options are nothing but m plus 4. Is it clear? You need to understand the question clearly. Understanding the question is very, 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 very important. Given options are mother's age plus 4. Why means, observe here, question is asking mother's age 4 years from now. Mother's age 4 years from now means question is asking what is mother's age after 4 years. Yes or no? Which means given options are mother's age after 4 years. M is nothing but mother's present age. After 4 years means m plus 4. Yes or no? Which means given options are mother's age after 4 years. Yes or no? Given options are mother's age after 4 years. Now observe carefully. By using the information in the question, we are going to mark the answer. In the question, mother's age after 4 years, information is not given. But in the question, present age ratio is given. Present age of mother-daughter is 7:1, which means present age of mother is 7 multiple. Yes or no? Present age of mother is 7 multiple. Yes. Present age of mother is 7 multiple. Yes. So this is mother's age after 4 years. If I want to know present age, now what I need to do? I need to subtract 4 from here. Yes or no? I need to subtract 4. If I subtract 4, then I will come to know what is present age. Observe here. 42 minus 4, this is 38. Yes or no? 42 minus 4, this is 38. Is 38 7 multiple? No. Which means wrong answer. Why the reason is, observe carefully. Present age should be 7 multiple. Yes or no? Present age should be 7 multiple. As a present age should be 7 multiple, this is mother's age after 4 years. After 4 years age is given. If I need to know present age, I need to subtract 4. If I say my age after 4 years, if I want to say what is my present age means, I need to subtract 4. Yes or no? The same thing is happening. When I subtract 4, I will get present age. Now present age should be 7 multiple. 42 minus 4, 38. 38 is not 7 multiple. Wrong answer. Next, 48 minus 4, this is 34. 34 is also not 7 multiple. So wrong answer. Next, 46 minus 4, this is 42. 42 is 7 multiple. Yes or no? So for this option there is a chance. Next, 36 minus 4, this is 32. 32 is also not 7 multiple. So I can directly say answer for this question is 46 years. Is that clear? Next question. Make sure that fatafat you are going to solve without using pen and paper. Yes, without using pen and paper you are going to solve the question. The ratio of the present ages of A and B is 8:9. After 9 years this will become 19:21. C is 3 years younger to B. C is 3 years younger to B means C is 3 years smaller. Younger is nothing but smaller. C is 3 years younger to B. What is present age of C? So given options are C present age. Yes or no? Given options are C present age. But in the question, information is given about AB. Yes or no? In the question, information is given about AB. But here the options are about C. So to verify this, I need to convert this to either A or B. Why there is in the why the reason is in the question is information is about AB, but options are given about C. I can't verify C directly. I can verify either A or B. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to convert this C to B. Yes or no? C to B. Why am I converting C to B? Why? The reason is I have a statement C is 3 years younger to B. C is 3 years younger to B, which means C is 3 years smaller than B. C is 3 years smaller than B, which means B should be C plus 3. Yes or no? B says should be C plus 3. C is 3 years younger means smaller. C is 3 years smaller than B, which means B is 3 years bigger than C. So I know what is C. If I want to know what is B, what I need to do? For C age, if I add 3 years, I will get B age. Y means B is 3 years elder or bigger. Yes or no? In the question it is clearly said C is 3 years younger than B. C is 3 years younger than B means indirectly B is 3 years elder than C. Okay, B is 3 years elder. So B is elder than C. So B is nothing but C plus 3. Yes or no? Now observe carefully. Observe carefully. Present age of B is going to be 9 multiple. Yes or no? Present age of B should be 9 multiple. Which means after adding 3, I will get a present age of B. It should be 9 multiple. Let us check. 49 plus 3, it is nothing but 52. Is 52 9 multiple? No, wrong answer. Is my point clear? If I want to know B percentage means I need to do C plus 3. C plus 3 is nothing but B percentage. Now B's percentage of B should be 9 multiple. So 49 plus 3, 52. 52 is not 9 multiple. So eliminated. 48 plus 3, now this is 51. 51 is also not 9 multiple. So wrong answer. 51 plus 3, 54. 54 is 9 multiple. Yes or no? 54 is 9 multiple. So this option is having chance. 52 plus 3, 55. 55 is not 9 multiple. So I can directly say answer for this question is 51. Next question everyone. A mother is 5 times older than her daughter. After 5 years, she would be 3 times older than her daughter. Find the mother's percentage. So question is asking mother's percentage. Okay? Mother's percentage. So given options are mother's percentage. Yes or no? Given options are mother's percentage. Okay? Mother's percentage. So given options are mother's percentage. Now look at the options. Mother's percentage. These are the options. Now read the question carefully and try to understand mother's percentage information. Look here. Mother is 5 times older than her daughter. Mother is 5 times older than her daughter means if nothing was mentioned, mother is 5 times older than her daughter after 4 years or 3 years ago, nothing was mentioned. Just the statement is mother is 5 times older than daughter. If nothing was mentioned, it is nothing but percentage. Okay? If you ask me question, what is your age? If I say my age is 30 years, which means I am saying present age. I am not saying you my age 5 years back, or I am not saying you my age 3 years after. I am not saying that. When you ask question what is your age, we are saying just our present age. Yes or no? The same thing. If nothing was mentioned means present age. So a mother is 5 times older than her daughter means mother's percentage is 5 times. Mother's percentage is 5 times. Mother's percentage is 5 times. So 5 times is nothing but 5 multiple. Yes or no? 5 times is nothing but 5 multiple. Look at mother's percentage 5 multiple. 20 is multiple of 5. Yes. 22 is not multiple of 5. Wrong answer. 25 is multiple of 5. Yes. 29 is not multiple of 5. Wrong answer. So out of 4 options, 2 options eliminated. So we are left out with 2 more options. After 5 years, she would be 3 times older. Look here. After 5 years, she would be means mother would be 3 times older. When? After 5 years. Which means for this if I add 5, I will get after 5 years. After 5 years, it should be 3 multiple. Look here. 20 plus 5, 25. Is 25 3 multiple? No, wrong answer. Next, this is eliminated. So 25 plus 5, 30. Is 30 3 multiple? Yes, 30 is 3 multiple. So this is our right answer. Next question. Age of father is twice that of the elder son. 10 years hence, the age of father will be 3 times that of the younger son. If the difference of age of two sons is 15 years, the age of father is. So they are asking age of father. Age of father means nothing was mentioned, means it is nothing but present age. Don't forget that. Nothing was mentioned means it is present age. So given options are present age of father. Okay, given options are present age of father. Now look at the information about present age of father. Age of father is twice. Age of father is twice that of elder son, which means present age of father is 2 multiple. Present age of father is 2 multiple. So present age of father should be 2 multiple. Look, 2 multiple. 50 is 2 multiple. 55 is not 2 multiple. 60 is 2 multiple. 70 is 2 multiple. Yes or no? So present age of father should be 2 multiple. So 2 multiple, if we check, one option is eliminated. Next, 10 years hence. 10 years hence means after 10 years. Okay. 10 years hence means after 10 years. So we need to do plus 10. 10 years hence, the age of father will be 3 times. Look here. 10 years hence, age of father will be 3 times. 10 years hence, age of father will be 3 times. 3 times is nothing but 3 multiple. So 10 years hence, age of father should be 3 multiple. After 10 years, it should be 3 multiple. Look, 50 plus 10, 60. 60 is 3 multiple. So this one, there is a chance. Next, 60 plus 10, 70. 70 is not 3 multiple. So wrong answer. 70 plus 10, 80. 80 is not 3 multiple. Wrong answer. Yes or no? After 10 years, 10 years hence is nothing but after 10 years. After 10 years, it should be 3 times. 3 times means 3 multiple. So after 10 years, 3 multiple means only 50 is satisfying the condition. So 50 is going to be the answer. Next question. Average age of A, B and C is 10 years less than age of C. If ratio of age of A and B and C is 3:4:5, then what is the sum of age of A and C? So question is asking sum of age of A and C. Sum of age of A and C means present sum of ages of A and C. Okay, present sum of ages of A and C. So I need to know present sum of ages of A and C. Look here, in the question it is given that ABC ages ratio is 3:4:5, which means present ages ratio is 3:4:5. So sum of AC means A 3 parts, C 5 parts, 3 plus 5 8 parts, which means A and C sum of present age should be 8 multiple. A and C sum of present age should be 8 multiple. 3 plus 5 8 multiple. So look, option showing 8 multiple. 80 is 8 multiple. 72 is 8 multiple. 85 is not 8 multiple. 78 is not 8 multiple. So out of 4 options, 2 options eliminated. Okay, now look at the more information. If you look at more information, average age of ABC is 10 years less, 10 years less than age of C. Average age of ABC is 10 years less than age of C. Now look here, average of ABC. Average of ABC means A plus B plus C by 3. Yes or no? Now average of ABC is 10 years less than C, which means average of ABC and C difference is nothing but 10. Is that clear? Average of ABC and C difference is nothing but 10. Now observe carefully. Here the ratio is 3:4:5. So 3, 4, 5 average, which means ABC average is going to be how much? ABC average means 3, 4, 5 average. 3, 4, 5 average is going to be how much? 3, 4, 5 average is going to be 4, which means average of ABC is going to be 4 parts. Average of ABC is going to be 4 parts. And C is going to be how much? 5 parts. So 4 parts, 5 parts, difference is going to be how much? 10 years, which means 1 part is equal to 10 years. If 1 part is 10 years, question is asking us to find what? Question is asking us to find sum of age of A and C. A and C means 3 plus 3 plus 5, yes or no? 3 plus 5, 3 plus 5, 8 parts. So 8 into 10, 80 years will be your answer. 8 into 10, 80 years will be your answer. Is that clear? Actually, this calculation is also not required, but for understanding, I have written it. Yes or no? Y means average of ABC means 3, 4, 5, average is nothing but 4. Average of ABC is 4 parts. C is 5 parts. 4 parts, 5 parts, difference is 1 part. In the question it is clearly said average of ABC is at 10 years less than the age of C, which means 1 part value is 10. If 1 part value is 10, question is asking sum of ages of AC. So 3 plus 5, 8 parts. If 1 part is 10, 8 parts will be 80. That's it. We have exclusive batches of arithmetic, reasoning, English, general studies. All these batches are available. Complete English medium classes will be discussed in that. If you want to watch classes in bilingual languages, in Telugu and English combined together, even those also available. We have exclusive English medium classes. We are going to cover each and every topic in detail in these courses. If you want any of these subjects, you can take, or else if you want to take arithmetic, reasoning, advanced maths combined together, we have 0 tier batch. In this batch, all 3 subjects I am going to teach, and I am going to teach it from very basic to advanced level. In this, we are going to provide you classes, PDF material for each and every topic, and topic exams also will be provided in this batch. So all these batches are available, and as I have told you, railway batches, railway group D batch, railway NTPC, railway LP, all these batches are available, classes are available separately in English medium and separately in Telugu medium also. And coming to SSC, all CGL batches, CHSL, MTS, stenographer, GD, CPO, all these batches are available. And for bank aspirants, bank examinations batches also available.